Admit it. Admit it. Narcissists suck. Narcissistic people suck. People with a narcissistic mindset suck. They are so hard to be around. God damn. An empath. You know it. And you were just conditioned to never be able to admit it to yourself how much narcissists suck. You was never able to just flat out just be like, damn, the way that dad talks to me and break my self-esteem down every goddamn day, man, he sucked for that. You wasn't able to say that until you was in your 40s, 50s. And that sucks. You mean to tell me that you had to live your life for 40, 50 years thinking that this person that broke your self-esteem down into pieces was your hero? You had to honor them when they ain't have not an ounce of a desire to honor you? Really? Admit it. Sometimes the people that raise us suck. Admit it. Sometimes the family that we were born into sucks. My God. Sometimes your big brother and your big sister suck. Man, it suck when they blame you for what they didn't do when they was in their early 20s. And now they in their early 30s having to scrape it all up and make up for what they didn't do. It suck when they blame you and say, if you hadn't done ABC, I would be here right now. I would be living my best life. But it's because of you that I'm not living my best life. People who do that suck. And people who do that are narcissists. People who bully and belittle people. Not because those people, that particular person is actually a horrible, mean person, but because they feel that that person is not going to stand up for themselves. People like that suck. Let me target this little skinny little geek with glasses. Let me tell her that she ain't shit. Let me spit on her as many times as I can. Let me bug her half to death. Let me threaten violence against her. Let me disturb her peace. Let me gossip about her to all of our family members. Let me try to destroy her reputation. Simply because I feel that I won't have any repercussions for it. Simply because of that. Okay? Let me try to destroy a person because I feel that they deserve it. That's what a narcissist will do. And they suck. They suck for that. That's what a narcissist do. They try to steal you from you. They try to kidnap your identity and mold it and make it whatever they want it to be in order to suit their needs. And the sad thing about it is their needs aren't even their needs. Like what they think is their needs is not really even their needs because they don't really know themselves. All they know is their pain. All they know is their trauma. All they know is their fear. And that's why they say what they say to you. And they do what they do to you. Because they are afraid. A lot of the times, they're afraid of you. And you may be thinking, me? I'm just a little a little old lady. I'm just a skinny little young lady. I'm just a big hunky dude in the truck. I don't know. I ain't got no money. Who, me? Back then, I was just a little scaredy cat little kid. What? Me? They were scared of me? Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because somewhere, at some point, they saw a bright, shining glimmer of your potential through your actions and through your words. They saw, it was like a shiny silver coin, even brighter, really. They saw the light that bounced off of that little shiny silver coin, more like a crystal. They saw your potential. They saw that bright light. You know how like when the sunlight shines on a vehicle, especially like a silver vehicle, and the light shines real bright, and it kind of hurts your eyes. But it's on like one little corner of the car. I'm looking at an example right now, and it's on one little corner of the car. I'm like, that little teeny little corner, but it's so bright. Ain't that crazy? One little teeny little corner, but it's so bright that it hurts your eyes. They saw that in you. Your potential was like that little corner, and it was like your parents, whoever raised you, whoever was the abuser, they saw it, and it was like, whoa. That was bright. God, I sure hope they don't find out about that. I sure hope they don't know that they have that inside of themselves. God, I have to make sure that they don't know that bright light is within them. Because if they do, they might leave me behind and live the life that I've always dreamt of living, but never had the courage to live. And I can't have that. My child being happy and rich and shit? Hell no. If I can't have it, no one can. Right? If I can't live life my dreams, no one can. It's a demonic, vengeful perspective. It is a demonic, spiteful, hateful, evil perspective to have on your own child. But a lot of parents have this perspective on their children. And that's why you think your mama hates you. That's why you think your daddy want to kill you. That's why your siblings always want to argue with you. That's why your siblings seemingly want to compete with you. It's because everybody around you sees your potential. And unfortunately, you were put in a situation where you were not able to live out that potential, and you were not able to express that potential and be that bright glimmering light that you really are. God strategically put those people in your life that attempted to dim your light for a reason. And it hurts. It hurts to know that your family would do that, and it hurts to know that God will put you through that. But let's also take some accountability. You put you through that. You put you through that. You the one that chose to stay. You had all the opportunities to leave, but you chose fear and comfort over exploration and adventure. You didn't know it was going to be an adventure. Like, well, if I leave this environment, where am I going to go? I don't have enough money. I don't have a man to take care of me, right? Where am I going to go? Wherever the wind blows you. And just as long as you have nerve, wherever the wind is blowing you, you're going to be okay. And not only that, but you're going to end up exactly where you're supposed to end up. Okay, I see all that smudgy wudgy on my glasses. I know it. I am blessed. Not necessarily by some freak accident. I am blessed because I'm choosing to be blessed. Everything is a choice. You can choose to let the suckiness of that narcissist run your life, or you can choose to be triumphant over the abuse and the pain and the agony that they inflicted on you. Narcissists suck. Let's lay it all out on the table. Narcissists suck because they're selfish, very selfish. They're very immature. They don't know how to take responsibility or accountability. Everything is always, you hurt me, but there's no way I could hurt you. That's all the narcissists like to do. Point fingers and blame everybody but themselves for why they are not where they want to be. I am not the reason why you are in pain. I may have played a part in your story, just like you played a part in mine. But I am not the sole reason for why you are not making enough money, or why you're not living in the house you actually want to live in, or why you ain't living in the city that you want to live in. It's because you didn't make it happen. And I've had narcissistic family members sit there and say pretty much that because they have helped me a few times in life, that's why they are not living in the house that they want to live in. What does that have to do with me? There's times when I gave $60 to a friend who was living in a hotel with her baby, right? She didn't ask for that $60. I gave it to her because I cared for her. I didn't demand that she give me the $60 back. I didn't hold it over her head. I never ever have actually mentioned this to this friend. I've never mentioned this. After giving her that $60, I've never mentioned me giving her that money ever again after that. But the narcissists in my life, they give me a little bit of money and they will badger me and badger me and badger me. Remember that time I gave you that money? You owe it to me to pull down your pants and bend over and let me spank you like you a little kid. You owe that to me because I gave you money. I'm being funny, but without getting into the details of my life, because it's really not about me. And that's one thing that I always want to promote, because sometimes I get so wrapped up in my personal situation that it causes me to not see the bigger picture, and that's not what I want to do. I don't want to get on my YouTube channel crying about the details of my situation with my family, because it's not even about me. There's so many people that's going through the same thing, and it's about them now. It's about how I can help them through what they're going through, because I'm over it now. I let them people go. I don't let them people control me. I don't let them people try to corrupt me like how they kept trying to do. They saw that empath power, they saw that empath purity, and they tried to corrupt it. But they couldn't. Oh well, sucks for you. That don't suck for me. That's the thing about a narcissist. A narcissist, their spirit is very impure. And an empath spirit is very pure. And you know when they say misery loves company, impurity loves company. When a person has an impure spirit, a lot of the times they will love to have a pure person around that they can infect with their negativity and with their toxicity. They're like, well, I'm corrupt with rage and hate and depression and low self-esteem. It's not fair that you don't get to be corrupt with this. Here, take it. And they try to just inject it into like venom, like how a scorpion stings somebody. They try to inject you with their poison that they have created, right? They create this concoction of poison within their souls. And now they're like, I don't know what to do with this. This is too much to handle. Somebody needs to take this. Who's it going to be? I got to give it to somebody. The empath. And they throw it on the empath. Because especially when the empath is gullible and insecure, they love that. A narcissist loves that. Because then the narcissist is going to, the empath is going to take it in their hands. When the narcissist is like, who do I throw this ball of funk at, right? It's my funk that I'm supposed to deal with, but I don't want to deal with it. I'm not mature enough to deal with it. I'm scared. Who's going to deal with it? I'm not dealing with my crap. You take my crap. And the empath cares so much about people, and they're natural born people pleasers, that they take it. They're like, okay, I'll take that for you. It's in my hands now. It stings. It burns. I don't like this feeling. This feeling is not of me. This is not even my own feelings. But if it will make her feel better, I'll take it. It hurts though, but I'll take it. And you keep carrying it, and it hurts. Okay, I wasn't there when this negative thing happened to you, but I'll take the blame for it. Okay, yeah, it hurts, but I'll take it anyway. I'll take the beating anyway. Until one day, it hurts so bad. Don't drop it, you throw it. Scratch that. I was being soft. No, you throw that motherfucker. You throw it into the ocean. And you say, you fetch that. Fetch that. That's yours, not mine. I'm done. And you walk away. And you don't look back. Carried your crap for years. How dare you demand that I carry it a second longer? Narcissist sucks. But fortunately, not everybody is a narcissist. Not everybody is a narcissist. Praise God. You're not a narcissist. And that friend that has just crept into your life, who seems familiar in spirit, a kindred spirit, kind of reminds you of yourself. That friend with that empathy is always there when you need them. They exist. More people like that friend exist. That's the relief. That's the truth of life. Is that not everybody is bad. Not everybody is out to get you. The narcissists, they may have, felt like they was out to get you. But it's over now. suffer from their crap anymore. Narcissists suck. But you're not a narcissist, so that's not your problem. You're an empath. And empaths don't suck. So you don't suck. And since you don't suck, you now are going to attract things, places, people that don't suck as well. Congratulations, baby. You made it.